In 2016, an 18-year-old boy who admired Block B approached the newly established KQ Entertainment with a letter and a self-produced mixtape. That boy was Kim Hongjoong, who would later become the leader of Ateez. Impressed by his passion and talent, KQ Entertainment accepted Hongjoong as their first trainee and initiated a new boy group project. 6 months later, Yunho joined as the second trainee. Over time, Park Seonghwa, Song Mingi, Choi Shan, Kang Yeosang, Wooyoung, and Choi Jongho joined, completing the 8-member lineup. Interestingly, the members came from diverse backgrounds. Yeosang and Wooyoung were former trainees at Big Hit Entertainment, Jongho trained at Top Media, and Mingi was previously with Maru Entertainment. These individuals, each pursuing their dreams in different places, united under KQ Entertainment to embark on their journey toward debut. At the end of 2017, all 8 members of Ateez made their first public appearance by participating in YG Entertainment's survival program Mix 9. Although they didn't make it to the final debut lineup, Hongjoong showcased his self-composed song during the show, earning recognition for his songwriting skills. Motivated by this experience, he intensified his training in preparation for an official debut. At that time, KQ Entertainment expressed high expectations for their trainees, emphasizing that they were not only competing on Mix 9 but also striving diligently for their actual debut.
Looking like a quarter lick.
In 2018, the 8 members preparing for their debut launched a pre-debut project under the name KQ Fellas. In May, they released their first performance video on YouTube, featuring all members dancing powerfully to Pick It Up by American rapper Famous Dex, which garnered significant attention. Subsequently, KQ Entertainment took a bold step by sending the members to Los Angeles for intensive training at renowned dance studios with world-class choreographers. This journey was documented in the web series KQ Fellas American Training, allowing fans to witness their growth even before their official debut. In the final episode of the series, the music video for their pre-debut song From, composed by Hongjoong and completed with the members' collaboration, was unveiled, hinting at Ateez's self-directed musical identity. In July 2018, Ateez's journey toward debut was broadcast through Mnet's reality show, codename is Ateez. On the show, renowned choreographers Lia Kim and Bae Yoonjong praised the group's performance, stating they were ready to debut immediately. The members showcased their teamwork by successfully completing a mission to create new choreography for an existing song within 24 hours. KQ Entertainment implemented an unconventional curriculum and content strategy to highlight the group's skills even before their official debut, resulting in a substantial domestic and international fanbase. Ateez is made up of 8 members, each with their own role, personality, and color. Together, they form one powerful team. Hongjoong, born in 1998, is the leader and main rapper. From the very beginning, he's been writing his own music, showing his all-around talent. Though small in stature, he leads the team with strong charisma and steady leadership, earning him the nickname, the Father of Ateez. Seonghwa is the same age as Hongjoong and the oldest member of the group. As a sub-vocalist, he brings calm energy and warmth to the team. With a gentle heart, he's often called the mom of Ateez, while on stage, his expressive face adds depth to every performance. Yunho, born in 1999, is the group's main dancer. His tall frame and smooth, dynamic dance lines make his performances stand out. Even as a trainee, he contributed to choreographies, and today, his energy uplifts the entire team. Fans often call him the team's vitamin. Yeosang, also born in 1999, is the lead vocalist. He's known for his clear, refreshing vocal tone and calm, thoughtful presence on and off stage. Shan, another 99-liner, is the main performer and also a lead vocalist. He's famous for his intense facial expressions and explosive dance. One of his music show fan cams went viral, earning him the nickname, Stage Genius. Mingi, the team's main rapper and also an excellent dancer, is often referred to as part of Ateez's dance brain alongside Yunho. His deep voice and commanding stage presence make fix on his signature moment in many songs. Wooyoung, also a main dancer, is full of life and laughter. He's bright and entertaining off stage, but when the spotlight hits, he switches to a fierce, charismatic performer. Fans love that duality. Jongho, the youngest, was born in 2000. He's the group's main vocalist and one of the strongest live singers in K-pop today. His powerful high notes and rock-solid vocals anchor the group's sound and never fail to give chills during live stages. Each of the 8 members brings something unique, but together, they move as one. That's the magic of Ateez. Though each of the 8 members has their own unique personality and role, together they embody the phrase 8 makes one team. The members often say that Ateez feels most complete when all 8 are on stage together. This motto isn't just for performances, it reflects their daily lives as well. In an interview, leader Hongjoong mentioned, "These days, there aren't really roles in the dorm. We like living together with freedom. 8 makes one team in the dorm, too, like family." The strong bond among the members, each bringing their own color, creates the synergy that defines Ateez. Although KQ Entertainment is a relatively new and smaller company compared to major agencies, it has successfully nurtured Ateez through distinctive training strategies. From the outset, KQ engaged fans by producing pre-debut content like the reality series KQ Fella's American Training, which documented the members' intensive training in Los Angeles. This initiative was a bold move for a smaller company, requiring significant investment and risk. However, it paid off by enhancing Ateez's performance skills and team cohesion. As a result, Ateez gained recognition for their exceptional stage presence, earning them the nickname Monster Performance Idols. KQ Entertainment's CEO, Kim Kyu-wook, previously managed the boy group Block B, and has always valued individuality and creative freedom in idol groups. With Ateez, he encouraged the members to take part in the songwriting and choreography process from the start. Even before their debut, Hongjoong and Mingi actively contributed to writing lyrics and crafting rap verses. The members also participated in original choreography missions as trainees, and this experience became a major strength after debut. Unlike many rookie groups that simply follow a company-made concept, KQ took a different route, developing Ateez's identity hand-in-hand with the members themselves. This approach reflects the flexibility of a smaller company, and it's also one of the key reasons Ateez is often described as a self-made idol group. KQ also took bold steps to target global markets early on. Right after debut, Ateez launched tours in North America and Europe, an unusual move for a rookie group. Most new K-pop acts start by focusing on domestic promotions, but KQ saw where the fans were and went there first. Thanks to their performance skills and this globally minded strategy, Ateez quickly rose to become one of the leading acts of fourth-generation K-pop. The name Ateez stands for A Teenager Z, symbolizing the group's ambition to represent everything from A to Z that teenagers desire. This name reflects their commitment to capturing the full spectrum of youthful passion and diverse charm. It was a collaborative creation between the members and the company before their debut. As a team composed of young individuals in their late teens to early 20s, Ateez channels their youthful energy, free spirit, and growth stories into their music and performances.
둘셋 에미소 팀 안녕하세요 Ateez입니다. 둘셋 에미소 팀 안녕하세요 Ateez입니다.
Their official slogan and greeting, 8 makes one team, has been a constant since their debut. This phrase signifies that the 8 members come together to form one cohesive unit, highlighting their unity. Fans often associate this slogan with Ateez's worldview and music. Leader Hongjoong has emphasized the strength of their teamwork, stating, "We're strongest when all 8 of us are together." The members take great pride in this slogan, which not only represents their close bond but also extends to include fans as part of the team. In essence, both the group name and the slogan encapsulate Ateez's identity and philosophy. On October 24, 2018, Ateez made their official debut with their first mini-album, Treasure Episode 1, All to Zero. Featuring the title tracks Pirate King and Treasure, the group impressed audiences with powerful performances that defied their rookie status. The album entered the Billboard World Albums chart during its first week, signaling international interest, and also ranked within the top 10 on South Korea's KCON album chart. Riding the momentum, Ateez held a successful debut showcase in November, and were nominated for Best New Artist Awards at year-end ceremonies. Just 3 months later, on January 15, 2019, they returned with their second mini-album, Treasure Episode 2, 0 to 1, led by the title track Say My Name. This release further defined their unique musical identity. In June, they released Treasure Episode 3, 1 to All, featuring the summer tracks Wave and Illusion. Fans voted to select the title track, and Wave was chosen. The song earned Ateez their first music show win, marking a significant milestone just 8 months after debut. Continuing their rapid ascent, Ateez unveiled their first full-length album, Treasure Episode Final, All to Action, on October 8, 2019. The title track Wonderland showcased grander performances, and the album debuted at number 1 on the KCON Weekly Album Chart, marking their first chart-topping release. An interesting aspect of Ateez's growth is the enthusiastic support from international fans. In March 2019, just months after their debut, Ateez embarked on their first concert tour, the Expedition Tour, performing in 5 U.S. cities. In April, they extended the tour to 10 European countries. The rapid sellout of these shows highlighted their rising global popularity. By January 2020, Ateez had attracted over 100,000 attendees to their concerts, setting a new record for the most concertgoers in the shortest time after debut in K-pop history. This international acclaim was recognized when they won the Worldwide Fans' Choice Award at the 2019 Mnet Asian Music Awards, MAMA, a significant achievement for a group less than a year into their career. In early 2020, Ateez concluded their Treasure series with the release of their fourth mini-album, Treasure Epilogue, Action to Answer, featuring the title track Answer. Around this time, they were appointed as Next Generation Hallyu leaders by the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism, serving as ambassadors for Korean culture. In July 2020, they initiated a new narrative with the Fever series, releasing Zero, Fever Part 1. The title track Inception was praised for its dramatic composition and performance, and the album earned Ateez their first platinum certification on the KCON chart, signifying over 250,000 copies sold. The Fever series continued with Zero, Fever Part 2, featuring the title track Fireworks, I'm the One, and Zero, Fever Part 3, led by Deja Vu. These releases showcased Ateez's expanding musical range. In 2021, they participated in Mnet's Kingdom, Legendary War, gaining attention for their creative stage performances. Although they did not win, Ateez solidified their reputation as masters of performance and expanded their fanbase through the show. In 2022, Ateez's growth trajectory soared to new heights. With the release of their new series, The World Episode 1, Movement, they achieved their first million-seller status, surpassing 1.1 million pre-orders even before the album's release. This accomplishment underscored their rising influence among fourth-generation K-pop groups. The title track, Gorilla, not only topped music shows but also propelled the album into the top 3 of the Billboard 200 chart, marking a significant international breakthrough. From late 2022 through 2023, Ateez embarked on their world tour, The Fellowship, Break the Wall, performing across Asia, North America, South America, and Europe. The tour attracted over 400,000 attendees, significantly expanding their global fanbase. In December 2023, they released their second full-length album, The World Episode Final, Will, which debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart, making them the first boy group from a mid-sized agency to achieve this feat. As of 2025, Ateez stands as a leading figure in global K-pop. Their cumulative album sales have surpassed 7 million copies. In 2024, they made history as the first K-pop boy group to perform at Coachella, delivering a memorable performance that showcased their unique style. Additionally, they headlined the Mawazine Festival in Morocco, performing on the main stage, OLM Suisi, and becoming the first K-pop act to do so. Over the past 5 years, Ateez has transformed from promising rookies into global superstars, charting an impressive path in the music industry. Ateez's music defies simple categorization, blending a variety of genres to create a unique sound. Their early Treasure series, for instance, combines trap beats with Oriental-inspired riffs and trip-hop elements, resulting in a distinctive musical style. The debut track Treasure exemplifies this fusion, showcasing a mix of Eastern melodies, trip-hop, and trap influences. Such genre experimentation extends to EDM, hip-hop, rock, and pop ballads, contributing to Ateez's cinematic soundscape. Signature elements like grand brass sections, powerful drum lines, and catchy hooks are hallmarks of their songs, often referred to as the Ateez sound by fans. Another defining feature of Ateez's music is its narrative depth and conceptual storytelling. Each song conveys a distinct message or story. For example, Answer reflects on the journey of self-discovery, while The Real playfully explores themes of authenticity and personal values. Their recent hit Gorilla employs psychedelic sounds and intricate beat changes to portray the outcry of youth in a repressive society. This emphasis on thematic clarity and dramatic progression underscores Ateez's strength in delivering music with purpose and impact. Ateez's music is crafted through a close collaboration with their main producer team, Eden Airy, under KQ Entertainment. Led by producer Eden, this team has been working with Ateez since before their debut, ensuring consistent quality and storytelling across their albums. Members Hongjoong and Mingi actively participate in songwriting and composing, infusing their personal experiences and styles into the music. Hongjoong has been involved in producing and writing rap lyrics since their debut album, while Mingi contributes his rhythmic rap style to enhance the group's sound. This hands-on involvement adds authenticity to their music and helps define Ateez's signature sound. In summary, Ateez's musical style can be described as a fusion sound that's both powerful and detailed. Their songs often resemble cinematic narratives, featuring compelling choruses and harmonies between vocals and rap. As noted by the media at their debut, Ateez continues to weave multiple tracks under a unified theme, creating a distinctive musical identity. Through genre blending and storytelling, they are carving out a unique space in K-pop. When discussing Ateez, their performances, especially their synchronized choreography, are essential to mention. The 8 members move in perfect harmony, creating powerful group dances that have become a hallmark of their stage presence. From their debut, they earned the nickname Monster Performance Idols, highlighting the impressive energy and precision they bring to their performances. Ateez's choreography is crafted by top-tier teams like BB Trippin, who design intricate routines that match the intensity and dynamics of each song. Their performances often start with impactful group formations and build up to explosive dance breaks that captivate audiences. A distinctive feature of Ateez's choreography is the inclusion of high-difficulty performance breaks. In many of their title tracks, there's a mid-song or final dance break where the group showcases complex moves and formations. For instance, in their Wonderland performance, they execute a marching-style routine culminating in a dynamic human pyramid. In answer, member Jongho delivers a powerful high note while the group performs a wave-like motion, falling and rising in unison, which has been met with enthusiastic responses from fans. These dramatic performance elements have become highlights of Ateez shows, leaving fans eagerly anticipating what new thrills each comeback will bring. One essential element that cannot be left out when talking about Ateez performances is their expressive facial acting and stage presence. The members don't merely execute choreography, they embody the story of each stage through expressions and gestures tailored to their individual characters. In particular, Sean is famous for his explosive gazes and expressions during performances, with numerous fan-captured videos going viral. Meanwhile, Hongjoong captivates audiences with his charismatic rap performances that match the mood of each song. This seamless integration of vocals, choreography, and expressions has firmly established Ateez as one of the most trusted names in K-pop performance. Even during their pre-debut reality show, when tasked with creating new choreography within just 24 hours, the members demonstrated outstanding understanding and creativity in performance, leading and inspiring one another. Their stages are not just about dancing or singing. They are complete stories brought to life. As Ateez gained more stage experience, their performances became increasingly refined. On the music show Immortal Songs, they reinterpreted legendary songs and secured multiple wins, showcasing their exceptional stage production and expressive abilities. In the 2021 competition show Kingdom, Legendary War, their performance featuring a pirate ship set and storytelling elements received high praise from experts. Behind these intense performances are the members' dedicated practice and strong teamwork. As they mentioned in an interview with The Boys, each performance felt like facing a towering wall. Overcoming each mission helped us grow. For Ateez, performance is both a challenge and a driving force for growth. As a result, the equation Ateez equals performance has become widely recognized, establishing them as one of the most captivating groups on stage. In summary, Ateez choreography and performances are characterized by powerful synchronization, creative staging, and the unified energy of the members. Through this, they deliver not just songs but also emotions and stories to the audience. Fans often describe their concerts as reminiscent of musicals, highlighting Ateez's role in blurring the lines between music and performance and setting new standards in fourth-generation K-pop. Ateez stands out among contemporary boy groups with their distinctive concepts and storytelling. From their debut, they introduced a unique pirate adventure theme through the Treasure series, which later expanded into the Fever and the World series, exploring themes like youthful passion and dystopian resistance. This narrative-driven approach sets them apart from other fourth-generation groups. For instance, Stray Kids, with their in-house production team 3 Racha, focus on intense, self-produced tracks that convey realistic and personal messages. Their music often reflects their experiences and emotions, creating a direct connection with listeners. On the other hand, ENHYPEN has embraced a vampire-themed concept since their debut, weaving fantastical elements into their music and performances. This theme allows them to explore complex emotions and narratives in a metaphorical context. While all three groups employ unique storytelling methods, Ateez's blend of adventurous fantasy grounded in relatable themes offers fans an immersive experience that bridges reality and imagination. Ateez's fandom, Atiny, has been globally oriented since the group's early days. From the beginning, Ateez actively engaged international fans through overseas tours and YouTube content, leading to impressive Billboard rankings and strong international concert attendance. In contrast, Stray Kids debuted through JYP Entertainment's survival program, initially building a domestic fanbase. They later expanded globally via YouTube series and TikTok challenges. Their self-produced variety content, like Skiz Code and fan-tailored content such as Skiz Marvel, strengthened their connection with fans. Enhypen formed through the audition program Island, cultivating a dedicated fandom even before debut. Rise, as a rookie group under SM Entertainment, built a friendly image and communicated with fans through reality shows and social media. Unlike these groups, Ateez overcame the limitations of a smaller agency by creating a narrative with their fans, establishing a unique fandom culture that makes fans feel like they're part of an adventure. In terms of musical style, Ateez stands out with their high-quality tracks that have clear beginnings, climaxes, and conclusions. While Stray Kids' music, produced by their in-house team 3 Racha, is characterized by a hip-hop bass combined with strong EDM sounds and experimental structures, Ateez offers more dramatic and thematically coherent song progressions through the production of Atiny. A signature element of Ateez music is the powerful vocal-driven choruses, especially highlighting main vocalist Jongho's explosive singing abilities. This sets them apart from Stray Kids, who emphasize their rap lines, Rise, who focus on trendy pop sounds, and The Boys, who aim for a blend of emotional vocals and EDM. Enhypen, under Hybe, showcases sophisticated electropop sounds and strong vocals, often embedding hints of their vampire-themed universe within their music. Similarly, Ateez incorporates their own storyline into their lyrics and compositions. However, Ateez differentiates themselves by combining impactful songs with dynamic stage performances, creating a unique synergy between their music and visuals. When comparing performance and choreography styles, distinct differences emerge among K-pop boy groups. The Boys, with their 11-member lineup, excel in large-scale group choreography and acrobatics. During the Road to Kingdom competition, they showcased high-difficulty jumps and dynamic stage movements, ultimately securing the championship. Their slogan, "All members are center," reflects the evenly distributed performance skills across the group. In contrast, Ateez, comprising 8 members, focuses on tightly synchronized choreography and powerful energy. Their performances are noted for their theatrical elements, aiming to deliver a complete show experience. This approach sets them apart from other fourth-generation groups, highlighting their exceptional synchronization. Stray Kids incorporate hip-hop swag and strong teamwork into their choreography, emphasizing dynamic movements and group cohesion. Their style blends hip-hop foundations with experimental structures, creating a unique performance identity. Enhypen is recognized for their precise synchronization and expressive performances. Their choreography often adapts to the concept of each song, showcasing delicate expressions and thematic storytelling. Rise positions themselves as a new concept boy group, focusing more on musical trends and approachability rather than intensive performance routines. Their style emphasizes contemporary music trends and a friendly image to connect with a broader audience. Ultimately, Ateez's distinctiveness stems from the combination of several key elements. While groups like Stray Kids emphasize self-produced music through their in-house Team 3 Racha, and Enhypen focuses on a unique vampire-themed concept, Ateez has carved out a balanced growth trajectory by integrating a solid narrative universe, cohesive performances, and global fan engagement. This multifaceted approach sets them apart among contemporary boy groups, earning them recognition for excelling in musicality, performance, and fandom building. Many K-pop experts regard Ateez as a leading fourth-generation idol group, praising them as a team that combines concept and skill effectively. As Ateez continues to evolve, fans eagerly anticipate how they will further differentiate themselves with their unique style in future chapters. Ateez's music extends beyond melody, it is a universe of its own. A world where reality and imagination, identity and fantasy, seamlessly intertwine. Through this world, Ateez symbolically traces the journey of youth. This universe unfolds across 4 main series: Treasure, Fever, The World, and Golden Hour. Each of these series connects to the next, forming a continuous narrative made of distinct yet unified chapters. At the heart of this world are the members of Ateez, not just as artists, but as travelers. Within the storyline, they take on dual identities, as themselves, and as characters on a shared journey. In each series, they pass through emotional and psychological phases: growth, conflict, resistance, and realization. All of this is framed within the time and energy of youth, shaped through the metaphor of a journey, always in search of something just out of reach. Now, let's step into the first chapter of this grand narrative, the Treasure series. The Treasure series embarks on a journey in search of treasure. However, this treasure isn't about gold or jewels, it symbolizes the inner quest to discover one's true self. In the opening tracks Pirate King and Treasure, Ateez portrays pirates venturing across the seas into the unknown. Here, the pirate serves as a metaphor for youth who defy societal norms to choose their own paths. Their debut album, Treasure Episode 1, All to Zero, marks the beginning of this independent voyage, declaring their intent to seek their own treasure. Following this, Say My Name delves deeper into questions of identity: who am I, and who will call my name? The music video introduces figures in black robes, hinting at antagonistic forces within their universe and signaling the start of an internal struggle. The songs Wave and Illusion represent two contrasting worlds within the same album. Wave reflects an attitude of embracing reality and moving forward, while Illusion symbolizes a dreamlike space, tempting and uncertain. Fans often interpret these two songs as the first major choice in Ateez universe, a fork in the road between fantasy and reality. In Wonderland, the journey builds toward its climax. With its explosive brass instrumentation and commanding choreography, the song depicts a final charge toward the true treasure. The music video features symbols of resistance, flags, trumpets, and marching formations, transforming the voyage into a battle for destiny rather than a simple expedition. Finally, in Answer, the first act of the journey reaches its resolution. True to its name, the song conveys the realization that the treasure we were looking for was within ourselves all along, and we found it together. But this is not the end. The story continues into a new dimension, and yet another chapter in their expanding world. If the Treasure series was about discovering oneself through adventure, then the Fever series delves into the inner turmoil and growing pains of youth. It shifts focus from the quest for treasure to the emotional struggles faced when ideals clash with reality. In Zero, Fever Part 1, the songs Inception and Thanks represent this period of conflict. Inception explores themes of love, obsession, and emotional confusion. The music video features tilted classrooms, broken walls, and distorted spaces, symbolizing an unstable mental state and the collapse of perceived reality. Conversely, Thanks serves as a declaration of youthful independence, rejecting the unsolicited advice of adults. The imagery of the members partying in school uniforms symbolizes disorder, freedom, and a carefree rebellion. Together, these two tracks illustrate the duality of an uncertain identity, capturing the essence of the Fever series. In Zero, Fever Part 2, the title track Fireworks, I'm the One, captures the explosive emotions of youth, their anger and desire for liberation. The music video features recurring symbols, walking alone in darkness, bursts of fireworks, and isolation amidst crowds. These visuals metaphorically represent societal oppression and the internal yearning to break free. Moving to Zero, Fever Part 3, Deja Vu and Eternal Sunshine present another crossroads. Deja Vu is a dark, sensual track that delves into themes of addiction and being trapped in recurring memories. The members' expressions and performances convey a matured emotional depth.
Can't stop the feeling.
In contrast, Eternal Sunshine offers a bright, warm melody, symbolizing pure and peaceful moments. Together, these songs pose an emotional choice to the audience, to confront the pain of reality or to chase after idealistic dreams. In Zero, Fever Epilogue, the track Turbulence serves as the emotional conclusion to the series. Unlike the previous chapters filled with grandeur and defiance, this song presents a subdued confession from a weary youth. The lyrics pose introspective questions like, who am I, and where should I go? Each line resonates with the genuine anxiety and self-reflection faced by young people standing at the crossroads of reality. The music video reinforces this sentiment by depicting the members isolated in various settings, symbolizing the solitude and uncertainty of youth. Overall, the Fever series portrays internal growth, emotional turmoil, and an unwavering hope, illustrating how the journey that began in treasure deepens as it confronts the obstacles of reality. If the Treasure series was about adventure and Fever delved into inner growth, then the World series takes a step further, focusing on clashes with the external world and resistance against societal oppression. Released in 2022, the World Episode 1, Movement features the title track Gorilla, which encapsulates the series' core message. With its intense bass and aggressive shouts, the song serves as a rebellious anthem for youth yearning to break free from a repressive society. The music video portrays a controlled society where emotions and individuality are suppressed. Ateez emerges as the awakened youth, reclaiming their voices and leading a movement to challenge the status quo. Their declaration, "We are the gorilla," symbolizes defiance against silence, a thirst for freedom, and a challenge to existing norms. The album's overarching narrative is interpreted by fans as depicting a dystopian surveillance society where emotions are regulated, and free expression is forbidden. Within this context, Ateez positions themselves as revolutionaries, using music and performance to awaken and inspire change. Following the release of the World Episode 2, Outlaw, the title track Bouncy, K-Hot Chili Peppers, presents a more playful and bold approach to resistance compared to its predecessor. The song emphasizes a rebellious spirit that dismantles rigid societal norms through humor and wit. The music video's various parodies and surreal settings illustrate that their defiance isn't solely rooted in anger but also in creative imagination and positive energy. This series culminates with the release of their second full-length album, the World Episode Final, Will, in December 2023. The title track Crazy Form showcases intense rhythms and performances, highlighting the pride in embracing uniqueness and living differently. Upon release, the album achieved the #1 spot on the Billboard 200 chart, as well as topping various domestic and international charts, demonstrating that Ateez's narrative has successfully garnered both musical acclaim and widespread popularity. Ultimately, the World Series narrates a journey of breaking societal molds while simultaneously reconstructing one's identity. It's not merely about confrontation but about declaring and practicing a path unique to oneself. In 2024, Ateez opens a new chapter with the release of their 10th mini-album, Golden Hour, Part 1, symbolizing their brightest moment. This phrase signifies not just romance but also self-awareness, the establishment of identity, and awakening as a complete self.
Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse, gotta focus so I make it.
The title track, Work, steers Ateez's narrative in a completely new direction. The song features a repetitive and addictive hook, with the word work echoing throughout, showcasing the confidence of someone who has become the protagonist of their own story. It's no longer about seeking identity from external sources. Instead, it's about crafting one's own narrative. In the music video, the members navigate through factories, office spaces, and monochromatic urban settings. However, these aren't emotionless worlds, they transform into spaces where they assert and create their own existence. Dancing in workwear and expressing freedom atop desks, they convey the message of maintaining one's identity even within the system. Meanwhile, the track Golden Hour from this album shares its name with the series' overarching theme, clearly illustrating the concept of a golden era they aim to portray. The music video and lyrics beautifully depict the boundary between day and night, the coexistence of light and shadow, and the moment of becoming one's complete self. Among fans, there's a prevalent interpretation that Golden Hour signifies not the conclusion of their universe but a new beginning. This perspective arises because the series conveys a declaration of a complete self that is no longer swayed by external influences but instead redefines its own journey. In essence, the narrative transitions from battling the world to proactively living within it. Through this series, Ateez evolves beyond mere adventurers, rebels, or confused youths, becoming individuals who design their own lives. This universe doesn't remain confined to fantasy or constructed settings. It resonates with our reality, garnering empathy from fans worldwide. Another core aspect of Ateez's universe lies in the symbolism and direction of their music videos. Each video serves not merely as visual content but as a puzzle piece containing clues to their overarching narrative. In the music video for Say My Name, recurring elements such as figures in black robes, mirrored dual selves, red lighting, and dilapidated warehouses visually depict the confusion before realizing one's identity and the internal struggle to find one's true self. The Illusion music video is filled with dreamlike and fantastical imagery, including a floating island atop a giant tree, surreal color schemes, and vibrant spaces. These elements symbolize the psychology of youth escaping reality and succumbing to dreams. Fans interpret this video as representing a world of temptation, symbolizing a choice to delay returning to reality. Wonderland and Answer are narratively connected. In Wonderland, the parade, flags, and the members marching together toward a castle gate are striking, symbolizing self-assurance and solidarity. Following this, Answer features scenes of passing through the gate, mirrors, flames, and spaces of recollection, giving a sense that all journeys converge into a single answer. Ateez's music videos are not just visual content, they are puzzle pieces filled with clues to their overarching narrative. In Gorilla, the music video emphasizes a turning point in their universe with powerful visual messages. Surveillance drones, and the wake-up billboard message clearly suggests societal control. The contrast between black and white and color throughout the video highlights emotional liberation. The stage design, featuring concrete walls, barbed wire, and factory settings, realistically portrays a dystopian space.
Slow it down, make it bounce. 지금부터 fly.
Bouncy, K-Hot Chili Peppers, seems to overturn this heavy flow with its surreal colors, dancing police officers, and dance performances unfolding inside a truck, depicting youth causing joyful commotion in a twisted world. The subtitle K-Hot Chili Peppers acts as a symbol combining punk provocation and humor, showing how Ateez shakes the world in their unique style. Work enhances the completeness of symbolism and message. The music video repeatedly shows factories, urban settings, and members dancing while working, signifying the establishment of identity as beings who do not lose their individuality even in daily life. Golden Hour utilizes symbols connecting the entire series, light, shadow, hourglasses, and sunset landscapes, to declare that this moment is the most authentic time for me. Ateez universe is uniquely crafted without definitive answers, inviting fans worldwide to engage actively. Much like analyzing a mystery novel, fans delve into music videos, album messages, choreography, costumes, and even stage sets to piece together the narrative. A prominent theory among fans is the existence of parallel worlds within Ateez's storyline. One realm features youth yearning for freedom and reality, while the other depicts awakened rebels in a society where emotions are suppressed. These two worlds are believed to intersect or become aware of each other. This theory is supported by elements in music videos like Answer, Deja Vu, and Gorilla, which showcase duplicated characters, blurred perspectives, and shifting spaces. Additionally, fans interpret each member as embodying specific emotions or roles. For instance, Sean represents passion and emotional liberation, Hongjoong symbolizes leadership and sacrifice, and Jongho stands for the liberation of voice. These interpretations are further visualized through choreography centers and lyrical distributions, expanding the narrative visually. On the other hand, the production team has officially taken a stance of not explicitly defining the progression of their universe. Producer Eden and KQ Entertainment have consistently stated that Ateez universe is an open story, and fans' interpretations complete the world. This approach is strategically clever. Instead of providing a predetermined ending, they allow fans the freedom to interpret, making them active participants in the narrative. As a result, fans have created various theories and analysis videos, producing secondary content in the form of webtoons, video edits, and essays, further enriching Ateez universe. Interestingly, there are times when fans' theories seem to be reflected in actual albums or music videos. While the production team doesn't provide clear answers, they reinforce the world of open interpretation by stating, "We always listen to fans' observations and imaginations." Ultimately, Ateez universe is a narrative co-created by musicians and fans, a participatory storytelling structure that stands out even within K-pop. This is not merely fan service but a philosophical approach that respects the imagination and creativity of a global fandom. Ateez universe has evolved beyond a mere concept, becoming a powerful force that drives fandom culture. Moreover, Ateez universe is intricately woven into their concert productions. Each performance features narrative clips, choreography imbued with storytelling elements, and even encore outfits and props that revisit key themes. Attending a concert becomes an immersive experience, allowing fans to step into the universe and live the story firsthand. Ateez's narrative universe transcends mere concepts, evolving into a powerful force that drives fandom culture. It empowers fans to become co-creators and protagonists within the story. Globally, fans actively interpret, document, and expand upon the group's narrative. By incorporating universal themes such as oppression and resistance, identity and freedom, and internal struggles, Ateez storytelling resonates deeply with global youth. These themes transcend language barriers, fostering a sense of unity and shared experience among fans worldwide. Consequently, Ateez has established a unique position in the K-pop industry as a storytelling-based artist. Their strategy of operating a fandom centered around a cohesive narrative has been recognized as a successful model, highlighting the group's innovative approach to fan engagement and cultural impact. The journey in search of treasure, the moments of being lost and shaken, the cries raised against the world. And finally, the story of 8 young men discovering their own golden hour. The universe of Ateez closely mirrors the journey of growth that we all experience. That is why, through their story, we find ourselves, we move together, and we raise our voices as one. This is what we call Ateez World, a story being written together with Atiny. When Ateez first debuted, KQ Entertainment was a small company, just around 10 employees in total. Now, they've grown into a team of over 100, thanks in large part to the incredible rise of the group itself. From day one, Ateez wasn't just a K-pop act. They were a force of determination, 8 young artists pushing the boundaries of what a small agency could achieve. Their journey became the company's journey. Their sweat, tears, and tireless effort built the foundation of everything that followed. In the early days, they would give their all, even during rehearsals for music shows. They performed so intensely that camera directors had to step in, asking them to hold back, saying, "Please, take it easy. You don't need to break a sweat already." Their longtime producer, Eden, once confessed that during those early years, every album felt like it could be their last. So he poured everything he had into each and every track, crafting something that could stand the test of time. Even today, Ateez is known for their fierce choreography, so demanding that they often avoid doing challenge videos to preserve energy. And yet, during their live concerts, even after more than 3 hours on stage, their energy never fades. From the first beat to the last encore, their fire burns just as bright. Even in moments of injury, Ateez has always chosen the stage. In 2019, during a performance of Hala Hala in Chicago, Yeosang fell mid-choreography. His 4th finger was bent backward, but he forced it back into place and kept dancing, driven by nothing but determination to finish the show. Seonghwa, during their very first overseas tour, fractured a rib. Yet he completed every schedule. Even after injuring his leg, he removed his bandages before going on stage, just to keep fans from worrying. In 2023, Jongho was diagnosed with a torn meniscus. Still, he pushed through and performed at KCON LA 2023 before stepping back to receive treatment. Later, at Coachella 2024, he collapsed backstage from hyperventilation after the first week set. His voice had been damaged by sandstorms, yet, astonishingly, he still showed up to vocal practice later that same day. This relentless spirit, their refusal to back down, is what built Ateez into the powerhouse we see today. Ateez is a team of 8. Each member comes from a different background, with different talents and personalities. But when they step on stage, they move as one, an emblem of perfect teamwork. Sure, they have assigned positions, but if you asked them, they'd tell you, they can do anything. In truth, every one of them is an all-rounder. From leader Hongjoong, born in 1998, to oldest member Seonghwa, the ever-energetic Yunho, the quietly emotional Yeosang, the master of expressions Sean, the charismatic Mingi, the chameleon-like Wooyoung, and the youngest, Jongho, with his powerhouse vocals. These 8 aren't just idol group members. They're companions, brothers, creators of a shared story, growing together, pulling each other forward, and building a legacy as one. Each member doesn't just play a role. They help shape what the name Ateez stands for. So now, let's follow their stories, one by one. Where did they start? What drives them on stage? And most importantly, how do they connect with the ones who matter most, their fans, Atiny? In 2016, a young boy stood quietly in front of a newly founded company, KQ Entertainment. In his hands, he held a letter and a self-produced mixtape. That boy's name was Kim Hongjoong. And that day marked the very first page in the story of Ateez.
I got it back. This game one chance midday. Like that.
Born on November 7, 1998, in Hongjoong, South Korea, Hongjoong had been surrounded by music from a young age. He wrote his own raps, composed his own songs, and dreamed of creating a team that could change the world. A dream inspired by the group Block B, whom he admired deeply. KQ Entertainment recognized that passion. And Hongjoong became their very first trainee. He laid out a sleeping bag in the corner of a small practice room. And worked through the nights, producing music with a promise to himself. Even if I'm alone, I won't give up. 6 months later, Yunho joined as the second trainee. From that moment on, Hongjoong naturally took center within the team. With a baby face and small frame that contrasted his fierce charisma, with eloquence, sacrifice, and quiet strength. Hongjoong wasn't just a leader, he became the one who lit the path forward, the one who made dreaming together possible, the one fans now call the father of Ateez. In Ateez, Hongjoong holds a remarkable array of roles: leader, main rapper, sub-vocalist, and composer. His talent for songwriting had already turned heads even before his debut. Since then, he's been credited with countless rap verses and lyrics across Ateez's discography. When it comes to his looks, Hongjoong is known for his large, expressive eyes and lips. His features shift dramatically with each change in expression. With sharp, slightly lifted eyes, he manages to look both fierce and gentle. Fans often say he resembles Bruni, the fire spirit from Disney's Frozen 2. From the very beginning, he has never been afraid to experiment. With bold hairstyles, daring colors, and unique outfit choices, Hongjoong constantly redefines his image, always with purpose. He studies fashion with intention and expresses himself through his evolving style. His fashion philosophy? Clear and fearless. Thanks to his bold spectrum of personal style, he caught the eye of none other than Olivier Rousteing, creative director of the French luxury brand Balmain. And in 2023, Hongjoong made history, becoming the very first Korean to be named a global ambassador for Balmain. Hongjoong's voice holds a unique balance, clean in tone, yet rough with emotion. Unlike fellow rapper Mingi, Hongjoong delivers high-pitched, razor-sharp raps. He often adds small yet distinct signature sounds at the start of each verse, sometimes a soft laugh, other times a whisper or breath. When he sings, his crisp diction makes every word land clearly. And with his strong projection and excellent breath control, his live vocals leave a powerful impression. Recently, he and Jongho appeared on KBS 2's program I Am a Singer, where they traveled across Germany for a busking tour. There, Hongjoong didn't just showcase his rapping and vocals, he surprised audiences with his harmonica skills too.
What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling.
In January 2025, he stepped onto the global fashion stage, attending Paris Fashion Week. He turned heads at the Paul Smith 25AW show and the Jacquemus La Croisière collection. Rocking a sleek gray suit with glasses, and a bold all-black ensemble, proving his status as a true global fashion icon. On stage, Hongjoong can shift the atmosphere with just a glance. He moves fluidly through genres, from contemporary dance to hip-hop. Though smaller in build, he compensates with full-body energy, his movements big, sharp, and striking. And perhaps most notably, his performance in Answer drew attention for its calm intensity. So much so that fans and critics alike say, an Ateez stage is complete through the eyes of Kim Hongjoong. But off the stage, Hongjoong is someone who quietly watches over the team. He notices even the smallest changes and checks in, not with words, but with a reassuring hand on the back. The members often say, he leads us through actions, not speeches.
Walking again, I'm a worker, I don't know what I will make.
Hongjoong has consistently released solo tracks, collaborations with fellow members, and cover songs of other artists. On November 8, 2023, he released a Walker, a self-composed track commemorating his photo exhibition, capturing reflections on life's journey. On August 23, 2024, he unveiled Why Do You Love, a heartfelt message to fans that he wrote, composed, and arranged himself. The track Mats from the album The World EP Final Will showcases his strong synergy with Seonghwa. In addition, Hongjoong has showcased his musical talent through a variety of covers and collaborations, including Wham's Last Christmas and Michael Jackson's Beat It. Especially through his By Hongjoong series, he reinterprets songs by different artists, creating meaningful connections with fans. And to fans, Hongjoong means even more. Each year, he writes and shares songs just for Atiny, like Celebrate, Thank You, and All About You, as heartfelt gifts that express his gratitude and love for the fans. He reads their letters with care and sometimes, he writes back. It's his way of saying, I'm truly connected to you. Some days he's shining on stage. Other days he's quietly tucked into a studio corner still dreaming. Dreaming of better music, better performances, and a stronger team. Hongjoong. The one who carries the title of leader, still walking ahead step by step. Even when the road gets rough, even when things fall apart, he never forgets to turn back and say, let's keep going, together. That is Kim Hongjoong, the unwavering heart of Ateez. Quiet, yet always the warmest presence, this is Seonghwa, the eldest member of Ateez. Born Park Seonghwa on April 3, 1998, in Jeonju, South Korea, he grew up with a deep love for singing and dancing. During high school, he led his dance club Dilettanti as president, quietly pouring his heart into practice as he dreamed of standing on stage. Then, one day, he knocked on the door of KQ Entertainment. His clear, gentle tone and expressive vocals immediately drew attention, a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Seonghwa possesses a striking visual charm. His defined features can give him a sharp look, yet depending on the styling, his expression softens almost like a chameleon. With a perfectly shaped face and delicate hairline, he pulls off just about any hairstyle with ease. His tall frame and wide shoulders contrast his slender build, making him the perfect canvas for elegant silhouettes. Thanks to his androgynous charm, Seonghwa often experiments with fashion. Donning reworked women's wear, bold accessories, and avant-garde looks that few others could wear as effortlessly. He doesn't just wear fashion, he becomes part of it. Seonghwa made a dazzling debut as the first Asian model for the French luxury designer brand, Isabelle Marant. He opened the men's lineup at the brand's Fall-Winter 2025 runway show, commanding the stage with a stunning suit ensemble, deadly charisma, and a walk that captivated the entire audience. His sharp gaze, confident stride, and poised energy left no doubt Seonghwa had arrived as a fashion model. Shortly after, premium men's fragrance brand John Barbados unveiled a pictorial with Seonghwa in the May 2025 issue of Cosmopolitan. In it, he embodied the essence of both the artisan EDT and artisan black EDT, showcasing his ability to blend strength and softness with effortless elegance. Within Ateez, Seonghwa contributes as a performer, vocalist, and occasional rapper. His voice brings a unique sensitivity to the group's powerful sound, layering emotion and narrative into each note. While his natural tone sits in the lower mid-range, he commands a wide vocal spectrum. And his falsetto is especially striking, able to glide seamlessly even amid intense choreography. Live or recorded, his voice remains steady. It doesn't just carry the melody, it deepens the story. When Seonghwa first joined the company, he auditioned with a rap performance. A glimpse of just how versatile he is. Though widely known for his vocals, he took on a full rap part in Bouncy, showcasing a charismatic mumble rap delivery. And in Mats, the unit track from Ateez's second full-length album, he executed a fully structured rap, proving once again that he's more than just a singer. On stage, Seonghwa is one of the group's strongest performers, often paired with San as a central figure in choreography. He throws his entire body into each move, dancing so passionately that fans have even voiced concern over his intensity, but that's just Seonghwa. His facial expressions tell stories, each look, each gesture unfolds like a scene from a film. He has the rare ability to embody the emotional arc of a song through movement and gaze. This is why fans group him with Hongjoong and San, calling them the Demon Line. A trio known for their fierce, almost unhinged emotional stage presence. Standing at 178 centimeters, with long arms and legs that create elegant dance lines. Seonghwa's style is less about raw power, and more about flowing strength and immersive precision. He adapts his movement to each song's mood, fluid and lyrical for tracks like Deja Vu, and sharp and grounded for songs like Wonderland or Gorilla. In emotionally rich pieces like Answer and Eternal Sunshine, his poetic performance becomes the soul of the stage, bringing each note, each lyric, to life. Offstage, Seonghwa is known as the mother of the team, a quiet presence who watches over Ateez with care and grace. When someone's struggling, he doesn't ask questions, he simply walks over, gently pats their back and sits by their side in silence. Leader Hongjoong once said, "Seonghwa is the one who keeps the peace in our team." He's deeply sensitive, sometimes moved to tears by the smallest gestures. He remembers even the tiniest things and gives thanks for them all. To fans, Seonghwa is a source of warmth and calm. Whether it's the gaze he holds on stage or a quiet smile during a live stream, every word, every gesture, is filled with sincerity. At times, he said, "It's okay if I don't stand out." But both his members and fans know better. In this long and difficult journey Ateez must take, it is Seonghwa's presence that makes the team stronger. Seonghwa. A quiet strength, a steady shoulder to lean on, and the silent heartbeat behind every performance, always leaving a lingering resonance. Kind, gentle, and always warm-hearted, he brings energy to every room he walks into. Let's meet Yunho, the radiant spirit of Ateez. Born Jong Yunho on March 23, 1999, in Hongjoong, South Korea. His tall frame and boundless energy made him dream of the stage from an early age.
Gotta make that money, make purse. Gotta focus so I make it purr. Keep on whiplash when they see me earn.
As a trainee, Yunho poured everything into his growth, working tirelessly to command the spotlight. His dancing, even back then, stood out. He didn't just follow routines, he created his own. That passion naturally led him to his role as Ateez's main dancer and sub-vocalist. In a group filled with sharp charisma, Yunho, along with Jongho, brings a softer, rounder presence. Fans often liken him to a golden retriever or even a cuddly bear. With a clean face that rarely needs heavy makeup, his natural charm stands out, and many say their very first impression of him was nothing but warm and likable. Even among the members, Yunho was the one everyone felt drawn to instantly. He's often called massive by those who meet him in person, not just for his height, but for the graceful lines of his build. Compared to Mingi, who boasts a broader and more solid frame, Yunho is long-limbed, lean, and elegantly stretched. Yunho doesn't just dance, he lights up the room with every step. With his rich, mid-to-low vocal tone, Yunho brings a refreshing color to every song. His voice is often described as easy to listen to, so consistent that fans say his live performances sound just like the studio recordings. Able to shift his tone to match the mood of each track, he often takes on the standout parts that give the song its emotional lift. He effortlessly blends chest voice and falsetto, and because his tone is similar to Seonghwa's, they frequently alternate or share vocal lines. On stage, Yunho's performance is textbook precision, but it's his height, a striking 186 centimeters, combined with his expansive movements and raw energy that truly captivates the audience. Every detail matters to him, he memorizes even the smallest movements with perfection. Which is why many members turn to him when polishing choreography. Yunho often serves as the anchor of Ateez's formation, a quiet but crucial pillar of their synchronized performances. In songs like Wonderland and Gorilla, his explosive yet precise movement powers the group's performance. And when it comes to Ateez's notoriously intense dance breaks, Yunho is often at the center, squeezing out every last drop of energy to drive the moment home. Even outside the spotlight of the dance break, he continues to shine in every chorus, proving time and again why he is the main dancer of Ateez.
전교생들이 내가 주황색 끼고 다니는 걸 알아.
But Yunho's true charm shines even brighter off the stage. Within the team, he's the mood maker, the one who keeps the energy high and the smiles coming. After grueling rehearsals, he's the first to say, "We've got this, big bros." He breaks the tension with a well-timed joke, lightening the atmosphere with his signature warmth. But Yunho's positivity isn't just surface level. He's the quiet pillar holding everyone up, making sure the team never runs out of strength. He often says he's the king of tears, and it's not an exaggeration. At concerts, his emotions well up often, and he's been seen holding back tears, only to finally speak through a trembling voice when he can no longer keep it in. It shows just how tender his heart really is. To fans, Yunho is a source of healing energy. Whether it's during fan sign events or live broadcasts, his smile radiates sincerity and comfort. And he often says, "Let's always move forward with a smile and a positive heart." To him, it's more than just a catchphrase, it's a belief he lives by every single day. That's why both fans and his fellow members draw strength from Yunho. Not just because of his dancing but because of the light he brings into the world. Yunho, a fierce performer on stage, a gentle leader off it. He is a constant, shining light on Ateez's journey. A clear, pure voice and a heart more sincere than anyone's. Let's meet Yeosang, the quiet force at the center of Ateez. Born as Kang Yeosang on June 15, 1999 in Pohang, South Korea, he was once a calm and quiet boy who learned to express himself through song. From his school days, Yeosang dreamed of becoming a singer, and through relentless effort, he joined Big Hit Entertainment as a trainee.
Look at the wave ride, 흔들림 없지 bright, 24/7.
Later, in pursuit of a path that felt more true to his color, he moved to KQ Entertainment, choosing one out of 6 agencies that had offered him a spot. It was there that he met his destined team Ateez. Wooyoung, who trained alongside him for 4 years, joined the group later. Though Yeosang didn't show it outwardly, he was deeply moved by Wooyoung's decision.
네, 진짜 저는 여상이랑 5년째 친구지만 저희 둘이 이렇게 같은 친구로서 같은 무대를 준비했습니다.
앞으로도 잘 부탁해 우리
In Ateez, Yeosang takes on the role of lead vocalist, performer, and rapper. Often called God-given visuals, he's known as the group's visual center. His striking looks and ethereal aura often earn him standout moments, whether it's opening the song or closing with a lasting impression. With strong, elegant eyes and delicate features, he's often compared to a character straight out of a romantic manga. Even during his time as an unrevealed trainee, he was well known for his appearance. His eyes shine a vivid, bright brown, giving them a clear and radiant look. When barefaced, his skin glows and his natural beauty stands out even more. Yeosang frequently wears ornate hairpieces. His offstage fashion mixes chic minimalism with sharp casual pieces, and sometimes, he surprises everyone with an unexpected, old-fashioned twist. Yeosang's voice is clean and refreshing. Among the members, he possesses a calm and steady low tone, a rare vocal color that brings uniqueness to many of Ateez's most memorable parts. Even within the powerful soundscape of Ateez, filled with intense rap and fierce performances, his transparent vocals create moments where the song can breathe. In tracks like Wave and Eternal Sunshine, Yeosang's clear tone infuses warmth and light throughout the song. And in Halazia, his line, "Oh little bluebird who's lost its voice, I hear a whisper," is delivered in a rich, deep tone that sets the emotional tone for the group's dystopian concept. Among the team's vocalists, Yeosang holds the lowest vocal register. This contrast allows him to alternate beautifully with Jongho's soaring high notes, creating dramatic transitions where Yeosang anchors a moment in calm, just before Jongho launches the song into a powerful climax. It's this vocal balance that elevates Ateez's music to something truly cinematic. In performance, Yeosang brings both power and finesse to every move. His choreography is marked by strong, controlled motions, yet there's a fluidity and precision that elevates each stage. Because his vocal parts are usually quiet, Yeosang doesn't often get much screen time in music shows or music videos. But when it comes to dancing, especially fast-paced styles like intricate footwork, crumping, and whacking, he really stands out. One performance that drew a lot of praise was their stage 4 Horizon, where his sharp, powerful moves left a strong impression. In Eriba, Yeosang delivered tango-inspired movements with a refined, unique flair that captivated the audience. Since the Inception era, his growth as a dancer has been impossible to miss, often earning him center positions and solo stages. From the very beginning, Yeosang was known as a practice machine. Although dance wasn't his initial strength, he spent countless nights in the practice room quietly pushing himself to improve, one step at a time. That relentless effort paid off. Today, Yeosang isn't just part of the Ateez performance line, he's one of the pillars that holds it steady. Offstage, Yeosang is quiet and thoughtful. In a group filled with passionate personalities, he's the one who balances the energy, offering quiet wisdom exactly when it's needed. Despite his cool and refined appearance, Yeosang is surprisingly quirky. He's what fans affectionately call a pure-hearted oddball, a gentle soul who's endearingly awkward especially around strangers. He's introverted, shy, and often bashful. Some even say that if you leave him alone, he's so sweet and clueless that it makes you want to look after him. At first glance, he may seem aloof. But once he smiles or speaks, his entire aura shifts, playful expressions and a unique way of talking that instantly win people over. He's direct and honest, sometimes to a fault. But his words never hurt, instead they come wrapped in innocence and unexpected wit, catching people off guard with their sincerity. To fans, Yeosang is warm and gentle. On stage, he's a powerful performer. But at fan signings, he meets your gaze, speaks softly, and listens closely. There's something disarming about the way he connects. Yeosang once said, "I want to share my feelings and thoughts through music, not just words." And maybe that's why his voice often resonates deeper than anything he could ever say. Yeosang. In Ateez's grand adventure, he's the quiet light, steadily illuminating the path ahead. The moment he steps onto the stage, everything changes with just one glance. This is Son, Ateez's main performer, a man who embodies both explosive energy and delicate emotion. His full name is Choi Son. He was born on July 10, 1999 in Jeonju, a city shaped by clear seas and strong winds. Growing up in that vibrant landscape, Son naturally fell in love with singing and dancing. Determined to create a stage of his own, he moved to Seoul to begin life as a trainee. Today, he stands at the heart of Ateez's performances as both the main performer and a lead vocalist. Son is best known for his commanding presence on stage. With immersive facial expressions and sharp, powerful choreography, he's often credited as a key force behind Ateez's massive international popularity. But offstage, he's someone entirely different. Beneath the fierce stage persona is a soft, gentle face. When he smiles, dimples bloom on both cheeks and his eyes curve into the kindest crescent moons. Depending on his expression, he can look like two completely different people. Son, a performer who can steal the spotlight with one look, and a soul who reminds us that strength and softness can live in the same heart. Son shines in cool-toned outfits and hair colors. His features pair naturally with these shades, and he's known for pulling off striking hairstyles, especially the front highlights during Answer promotions, and the back-streaked hair during Wonderland, both of which drew great attention. In 2020, on the Mama stage, Son revealed his abs for the first time, following in the footsteps of Mingi and Seonghwa. Later, during the concept photos and music video for Fireworks, I'm the One, he made headlines again for confidently showcasing his physique. Since the Halazia era, stylists have emphasized his powerful frame and defined lats, and he's continued to maintain his form through consistent training. In March 2025, Son attended the Dolce & Gabbana Women's FW 2025 show in Milan. As the only male K-pop artist present, he turned heads with his unique fashion sense and charismatic presence, further proving himself as a true world-class performer. Vocally, Son is known for his solid technique and bright, airy tone. His voice is refreshing yet emotionally rich, pulling listeners deeper into each song. He possesses both power and versatility, effortlessly switching vocal textures based on the genre. Whether it's a sharp shout or a raspy growl, his delivery remains smooth and engaging. In tracks like Turbulence, Be With You, and New World, he often harmonizes with Jongho in the bridge sections, trading high notes and layering vocals to elevate the emotional arc of the song. In Crazy Form, the title track of their second full-length album, he opens the track with his signature sticky, textured tone, a perfect fit for the track's punchy vibe. And above all, Son's facial expressions remain one of Ateez's most iconic trademarks, intensely expressive, impossibly immersive. They define what it means to tell a story with your whole being. With just a glance, just a movement, Son ignites the entire stage. Performances like Answer, Hala Hala, and Gorilla earned him the nickname Fancam Master, as fans around the world became captivated by the intensity of his expressions. In 2019, during a street performance at Venice Beach in Los Angeles, Son disguised himself as a man in his 70s, playing both the role of a frail elder and his own energetic self in a dance team performance.
찬이가? 은기 잘하네. 찬이 너무 좋았어.
The result? A flawless blend of expression, character, and movement, proving once again that he is a master of emotion and physical storytelling. Son's dance is a perfect balance of power and grace. He controls tempo and emotion within each move, drawing the audience's gaze instinctively whenever he steps into the spotlight. He is the very embodiment of growth through relentless effort. Known for practicing even with heavy boots on, Son worked to erase any gap between rehearsal and stage performance. He started as a complete beginner in dance, learning the fundamentals from scratch. But by 2020, he stood center stage in a special collaboration at Mama, representing Ateez among Korea's top performers. While Ateez emphasizes versatility over strict positions, Son's evolution has earned him recognition directly from his fellow members. He's no longer just a dancer, he's a benchmark for effort and transformation. From Hala Hala and Wave to Answer and Inception, Son has repeatedly taken charge of bridge dance breaks, his sweeping expressive movements bringing depth to every performance. In the finale of Wonderland, he executed a dramatic backbend using only his core strength. And in Bouncy, his explosive center stage choreography once again proved just how powerful and controlled his body has become. Son is not just a performer, he is performance itself. Offstage, Son is surprisingly warm and down-to-earth. He takes care of his members with quiet sincerity and never hesitates to say "I love you" to his fans, like a boy full of affection. This unexpected side of him only deepens the love he receives. Son often says he's someone who's honest with his emotions. Joy, sadness, anger, excitement, he brings every feeling to life on stage. He knows how to connect with the audience, not just through moves but through unfiltered emotion. That's why a performance by Son isn't just a show, it's a living, breathing story. In October 2024, Son received the K-pop Icon Award at the LU Style Awards. Reflecting on his 8th year as an idol, he shared, "I believe in loving my work and cherishing the people around me. To uphold that belief, I live every day with the mindset that I must do my best. That's the one thing I never want to lose." Choi Son. In the journey of Ateez, he moves freely between light and shadow, singing and dancing through every emotion of youth, raw, vivid, and beautifully real. A deep, resonant voice, the kind you hear once and never forget. From fierce rap verses to raw, emotional depth, this is song Mingi, the other heartbeat of Ateez. Born on August 9, 1999, in Bucheon, South Korea, Mingi grew up shy and reserved, but he found his voice in music and dance, his own way to connect with the world. Ballads came first, then dance became his second language, and eventually rap gave him the confidence to truly speak. Before debuting with Ateez, he trained at Maru Entertainment where he built his foundation. Later, he joined KQ Entertainment, and that's where he met his destiny as a member of Ateez. Today, Mingi stands as the group's main rapper and one of its pillars in performance. With every move and every verse he tells his story bold, powerful, and unmistakably Mingi. Standing tall at 184 centimeters, Mingi commands attention with sharp defined features, bringing an added intensity to Ateez's overall image. At the 2019 Mama stage, he was the first among the members to reveal his abs, a moment that sparked buzz across fans and media alike. Often compared to his longtime friend Yunho, Mingi carries a more angular look, strong jawlines, prominent nose bridge, a stark contrast to Yunho's rounder, softer charm. Where Yunho brings warmth, Mingi brings a sleek, cool aura. Yet, with a change in styling, soft brown hair, bangs falling over his forehead, or rounded glasses, that sharp charisma softens into surprising delicacy. His fashion swings from polished to casual, but always with a clear sense of personal identity. From streetwear to structured looks, his wardrobe speaks of range and confidence. In March 2025, Mingi made headlines at Paris Fashion Week, attending Off-White's Fall and Winter 25 State of Resistance show. That same spring, he took center stage as the face of Calvin Klein's denim collection, showcasing an array of styles that matched his versatility, effortless, bold, and unmistakably Mingi. With a deep, powerful voice, Mingi is known for delivering intense low-tone rap that sharply contrasts with the high-tone energy of Hongjoong, his fellow rapper in Ateez. His rap goes beyond rhythm, it becomes an emotional ignition, amplifying the entire mood of a song. In tracks like Gorilla, Fireworks, and The Real, his gritty, resonant tone hits like a heartbeat, adding dramatic tension. His signature phrase, "Fix on," shouted before he raps, has now become an iconic chant that represents Ateez itself. Mingi is also deeply involved in the group's songwriting. He revealed his self-composed track Untitled on Ateez's official YouTube channel, and has contributed rap making and lyrics to many of the group's songs. His words speak volumes, echoing the confusion of youth, inner rage, and an unwavering belief in oneself. But Mingi is far more than just a rapper. He first began dancing in middle school and, before becoming a trainee, focused mainly on old-school and hip-hop dance styles. It's no surprise that freestyle comes naturally to him, and every now and then, you'll catch him throwing in a slick breaking move. Mingi is known for his unique dance lines, graceful yet strong with precise control over pace and rhythm. His groovy body movements add a smooth wave-like texture to his performance, something his fellow members often point out. Thanks to his tall, commanding physique, his presence on stage is undeniable, especially during high-energy concert performances where his explosive power shines brightest. With a perfect balance of weight and agility, he consistently contributes to choreographic creation, elevating the quality of every performance.
I'm coming up to you, look at my heart. Maybe 내 색깔은 보랏빛 밤. 터뜨려 봄이 시작한 동시에 봄이 팍팍 뒤집을 것이 I feel like that popping pop. 변하신 같이.
His movements during dance breaks are especially gripping, controlled, precise, and striking with impact. As the main rapper, he often performs solo routines surrounded by dancers, taking part in creating choreography that highlights his part to the fullest. During the filming of the reel, Mingi showcased his freestyle skills with high-level b-boy moves, and later brought them to the stage for fans to experience live.
코첼라 페스티벌
Off the stage, Mingi is calm and surprisingly thoughtful. He may be shy around strangers, but once you get to know him, he reveals a warm sense of humor and genuine heart. Alongside Wooyoung and Son, he brings a burst of energy and excitement to the team. But when his members are weary or uncertain, Mingi is the quiet presence who stays by their side without a word. Despite his intense appearance, you'll often see the other members looking after him. With his quirky personality, Hongjoong once jokingly ranked him second in difficulty to raise, saying, "Sometimes, I really can't figure out what he's thinking." In daily life, he's playful and independent, often marching to the beat of his own drum. Mingi doesn't worry much about what others think, but when it comes to something he wants to achieve, his pride and determination burn strong. His passion for his work is unmatched. Mingi, the fire and shadow within Ateez. A storyteller whose voice resonates deeply from within. On stage, he's as intense as fire. Off stage, he's the life of the party, vibrant, witty, and full of joy. Meet Wooyoung, Ateez's mood maker and master of performance. His full name is Wooyoung. Born on November 26, 1999 in Hongjoong, South Korea. He discovered his passion for dance at a young age. He often says that when he's on stage, he feels truly alive. Wooyoung began his journey as a trainee at Big Hit Entertainment, where he trained alongside his close friend Yeosang, now a member of Enhypen. But when a new opportunity called, he chose to follow his own path to KQ Entertainment. A decision that would lead him to Ateez, the group that proves every day how 8 makes one team. As the group's main dancer and a standout vocalist, Wooyoung is known for his sharp jawline, sculpted features, and expressive duality. At rest, his face can seem intense, almost cold, but the moment he smiles, a boyish charm radiates through. With long limbs, a petite face, and a well-toned physique, he carries himself with elegance and strength, his arms especially defined from constant training. Depending on his styling, his entire image transforms. A soft fringe and minimal makeup reveal a pure, youthful look, while a swept-back hairstyle or longer hair brings out his charismatic, even sultry side.
스마트. You're a smart guy 막 이러면서 되게 똑똑하다고.
In March 2025, he turned heads at Paris Fashion Week, attending the Courageous Fall and Winter 2025 show, in a sleek, all-black leather ensemble. Vocally, Wooyoung's tone is unique, a high, textured voice that breathes life into every chorus. Often dubbed the killing part master, he frequently takes on high notes or the emotional climaxes of Ateez songs, often in harmony with Jongho. In the track The Leaders, it's his whispered rap that defines the hook, and in the unit song, It's You, he delivers both the chorus and the soaring final ad-libs live on stage. On February 21, 2025, he released a solo track titled Sagittarius, written as part of Ateez Present, a heartfelt gift to Atiny. He even took part in writing the lyrics, proving once again that his artistry extends far beyond the stage. With fluid lines and precision in every step, Wooyoung commands Ateez's performances with elegance and power. Even in the fastest movements, he never sacrifices detail, delivering each nuance with intention. His dancing goes beyond technique. It tells a story, through rhythm, through motion, through presence. In tracks like Hala Hala, the real and bouncy, his explosive dance breaks don't just impress, they define the stage. His control over facial expressions and timing proves he's more than just a dancer, he's a true performance artist. Determined to refine his craft, Wooyoung lost 14 kilograms since debut, a transformation driven by the desire to reshape his lines and movement. He studied his own fan cams, analyzed what didn't feel right, and returned to the fundamentals to rebuild his foundation. Since the era of fireworks, I'm the One, he's redefined his dance with precision, discipline, and artistry, and in doing so, carved a style that is distinctly his own.
야, H 타이틀 나왔다. 용환 형 전화해가지고 용환 형, 야, 너.
Offstage, Wooyoung is the team's vitamin, always overflowing with energy, playful jokes, and warm-hearted care. His cheerful presence and quick-witted charm have become a signature part of Ateez. When the final debut lineup for Ateez was confirmed, Wooyoung joined a little later. Naturally, some members were cautious at first. But Yeosang, his longtime friend from their former agency, simply told them, just give it 2 weeks. In truth, it didn't even take that long. Within days, Wooyoung had become an irreplaceable part of the team. Leader Hongjoong once said, guys like Wooyoung are born to be celebrities. And even admitted that without him, the members might not have grown so close so quickly. Wooyoung believes that if you don't show it, no one knows. That mindset drives him to express his affection boldly, sometimes so directly that his love for the members feels more like a full-on celebration. In Ateez, his warmth isn't just seen, it's felt by everyone around him. This side of Wooyoung shines just as clearly in the way he connects with fans. Whether it's on official content, vlogs, or fan sign events, his bright, candid tone always brings comfort and joy. But behind the laughter lies a deep well of self-reflection and seriousness. In dance practice, Wooyoung is relentless, obsessing over even the smallest details to ensure a flawless performance. He once said that delivering Ateez's message with complete clarity on stage is his personal mission. His life motto? Don't rush, but never stop. Rather than comparing himself to others, he focuses on growing beyond who he was the year before. Wooyoung isn't just the dancer who brings Ateez's emotions to life, he's the warm bridge that connects the stage to every fan's heart. With his big, round eyes and soft, boyish face, you might never guess the explosive power behind his voice. But the moment he steps on stage, his soaring high notes command every ear in the room. This is Jongho, Ateez's main vocalist, the youngest member of the group, yet one of its strongest forces. Born on October 12, 2000 in Seoul, Jongho, his musical journey began in elementary school, singing in the choir and learning to express emotion through harmony. His remarkable vocal talents soon led him to KQ Entertainment, where he began training at a young age. He gained early recognition on YG's Mix 9, ranking near the top with his solid and commanding performances. As Ateez's main vocalist, he anchors the group's sound, delivering unforgettable choruses and high notes in tracks like Answer, Turbulence, Eternal Sunshine, and Work. Considered one of the most impressive vocalists among fourth-generation idols, Jongho continues to grow, leaving fans and critics alike excited for what's next. With a clear, powerful tone and an unshakable sense of control, Jongho's voice stands at the heart of Ateez's sound. His vocal delivery carries the emotional arc of each track, commanding attention with a voice that's both strong and delicate. While he's known for hitting high notes with full chest voice, his falsetto is just as refined. Fans who've seen him live often say his volume and projection remind them of a classical crossover singer. Since debut, Jongho has consistently tackled high notes soaring into the 5th octave, and during Kingdom, Legendary War, his legendary run into a B5 drew widespread acclaim. On the historic Coachella 2024 stage, where Ateez became the first K-pop boy group to perform, Jongho's vocals remained astonishingly stable, despite the intense choreography and harsh desert winds. His live consistency earned him the nickname, "the one you trust to sing live." And while his vocals often steal the spotlight, Jongho's dancing is not to be underestimated. As seen in the KQ Fella's pre-debut performance video, he showcased center-level dance precision. Skilled in crumping, dougie, and street-style movements, his strength, control, and expressive facials add to his unique vibe. Just like every member of Ateez, he brings acting into his performance. Especially during intense stages, Jongho never breaks eye contact with the camera, even when pushing out the most powerful high notes. It's not just a performance, it's presence. Offstage, Jongho may come across as reserved, shy at first glance, and sometimes mistaken for being aloof. But behind that quiet demeanor lies a surprisingly quirky and sincere spirit. He's solidly built and the strongest in the team, unbeatable in arm wrestling, weightlifting, and grip strength. Yet when asked, he humbly joked, "I don't climb up to challenge my big brothers. It's just that they come down to my level." Fearless by nature, Jongho rarely flinches. Even in unexpected situations, he keeps his cool and assesses things calmly and with care. His playful tone and spontaneous reactions help ease tension and bring warmth to the team. And when speaking with fans, his words carry a sincere touch that always leaves a mark. Jongho once said, "My role is to deliver emotion, more than just notes, more than just melodies." That's why in every practice, he reflects deeply on how to color each syllable with meaning. He's also a proactive force, offering feedback not only on vocals but also choreography and blocking, showing natural leadership.
쉽게 돌이킬 수 없는 날.
In 2024, he joined I Am a Singer, a KBS2 reality program, where he performed busking sets at historic landmarks across the country. Partnering with fellow member Hongjoong, he moved both local crowds and TV audiences alike with his heartfelt vocals and commanding stage presence. Jongho, not just a high-note powerhouse, but the emotional amplifier and steady core of every Ateez performance. Ateez is a group of 8 individuals, each with a distinct identity, yet together. They form one seamless, unified team. 8 makes one team, more than just a slogan, it's the philosophy born from the time they've walked this path, together. 8 voices, 8 bodies, one stage. Flawless synchronization between powerful choreography and live vocals, their performance is more than entertainment. It is emotion, it is art. And at the heart of this journey is their fandom, Atiny. A name born from Ateez and destiny, a bond that feels nothing short of fate. In the world of Atiny, joining the fandom is called boarding the ship, and cheering them on is playfully called rowing the boat. These fans dive deep into the intricate universe of Ateez, fully immersed in a world where music and meaning sail hand in hand. Star 1117, co-written by Hongjoong and Mingi, is a heartfelt tribute from Ateez to their fans, Atiny. It captures the deep bond, gratitude, and love that flow between the group and their supporters. The number 1117 holds special meaning. It marks November 17, 2018, the day Ateez officially introduced the name Atiny to the world. A day that began an unforgettable journey of connection. In this song, fans are likened to stars shining in the night sky. The lyrics weave memories, longing, and appreciation into every line, offering comfort and love to those who've stood beside them. Often performed during fan meetings and concerts, Star 1117 has become a moment of shared emotion. On stage, the members sing it not just as performers, but as grateful companions, creating memories with the people who made their dreams possible.
Hi, Ateez. 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 I'm so proud of you guys, and I cannot wait to see what other memories you make.
Because Atiny is always here behind you, and we're always gonna be by your side.
Keep going, keep doing.
Atiny is more than just an audience.
And you know how you always told us.
They're the ones who unravel Ateez universe, echo their voices in the concert halls, and support every moment, even beyond the stage. They are companions. Fellow travelers on a journey that defies distance and time.
8 makes one team! 8 makes one team! 8 makes one team! 8 makes one team! Thank you!
And the members respond, how can we make our fans feel proud they chose us? That question drives them. And through every performance, every song, they offer the answer in the most honest way they can. The members say, maybe one day, the time we spent together as artists and fans might fade from your memory. But for us, it's something we'll remember for the rest of our lives. 8 young souls. Lifting each other up, standing tall against the world, and proving themselves through music and performance. Their name, Ateez. And those who call that name, Atiny. This journey is far from over. With every new chapter, they breathe as one, walk as one, and write yet another legend together.